My name is Hiram Maristany. I'm a lifelong resident of Barrio, East Harlem. I am a photographer, a documentarian. I began my journey by photographing my community. I began my journey by photographing my family and my friends. And I think the motivating force, I didn't know it, but I think I have a little more awareness of it, was that for me, most of the images of us were always negative. We were always cast in the most negative reality. I was very resentful of that. I felt that it was not balanced, and I was trying to show a more balanced version of who we were. I was trying to show our kindness. I was trying to show our sense of play, our sense of what we think is important, not what other people think we should think is important. I was trying to show a lot of our cultural values that the dominant society didn't respect or honor. I was trying to show that I think I was speaking mainly to, it was circular. I was trying to speak to my clan, my group, my people, that we have value. Okay? And it's hard to say that to people, and in some cases through the discipline and the medium of photography, I can show it. So again, it goes back to the nonverbal communication element of things. That, well, some of the images behind me, hopefully, I hope, state that we have a history, we are to be reckoned with, that history is to be respected and honored. It's not about, someone defining what is good about us or what's bad about us. The images behind me, I think, for the most part, have a direct connection with young people and children. And for me, they were the glimmer of hope. Many of the images that I have in other shows and in this show, they appear to be very young at 12, 13, 14 years old, but in reality, most of them are senior citizens now, 50 years ago. And a lot of us now have an experience that when I was growing, I didn't have. The importance of the images, I think, also that it's a concept that I believe in, and I think, and I have to give her tremendous credit, and I have to give Martha Moreno Vega a lot of credit for how she trained us, okay? And that is for us to do for self, to believe in self, to respect self, and to do the following, to create something that is about us, for us, and by us, so that we don't have to always look outside of ourselves for excellence. A lot of times that's what we've been trained to do. When we look at internally about ourselves, we have a tendency of degrading it, minimizing it, marginalizing it. And that's a condition that we've been taught, we've been given it. Some would refer it as colonization. I address it as, unfortunately, that colonization exists on the island as well. And we need to break free of it. We need to build hundreds of possible museos and barrios, all through Latin America. Okay? And not have anyone give us any restrictions. In this capitalist society, the restriction is always money. If there were not in a capitalist society, we would have, this institute would be 10 times its size, okay? And we'd be growing every day in leaps and bounds. But we're limited by how this system operates. I'm so blessed and fortunate that I witnessed the construction of an institution, not physically, but emotionally. I witnessed the construction of people who were denied and said, okay, we don't want to go to your institution. We'll build our own.